Good day. Thank you for joining me for another arcade gameplay video. I have set up here on my Mr. FPGA system Ms. Pac-Man, starring Ms. Pac-Man. Classic game. You know why Ms. You know what the difference between Ms. Pac-Man and Pac-Man is. She's a girl. I mean, you can tell by the bow, the lipstick, and the beauty mark, I guess. In any case, let me remember how to start this game. Here we go. This game is, in my opinion, quite a bit better than Pac-Man. It's got a lot more, it's got different mazes, it's got more exits, the play speed varied. Well, I think Pac-Man's play speed varied as well. Anyway, it's a more enjoyable game. There's more to it than Pac-Man. So let's see how I can do here. I used to play this quite a bit, actually. There was also a version of this that came out later on. Like Ms. Pac-Man, you saw it in arcades and restaurants and bars for years and years. Long after Pac-Man had faded away. Oops. Using the analog sticks here, which sometimes makes it a little difficult to control. Yeah, so there was another version that you used to see around that was like a speed hack version. Oh, come on. A speed hack version where you started the movement speed of Ms. Pac-Man as well as the ghosts was just really cranked right off the bat. And that one was actually pretty fun to play as well. You didn't have to wait around. You got through the early levels, quicker, basically. And it seemed to flow, it seemed to be a little more fluid of a game. I don't think they did anything to change, it's just from the speed of it. Just made it more fluid, I think. So there we are, first maze, first time. We now have, I don't think I managed to collect any of the cherries, but, oh, that's 10,000 points, extra Ms. Pac. Can we get the strawberry? Not that time, we can't. Oh no! Yeah, like I said, I did play this a lot, and there was a time when I was actually pretty good at it. I'd get to the fourth maze, or is there a fifth maze? I can't even remember. Anyway, I would get quite far in the game. The bonus point items max out at, oops, mistake. The bonus point items max out at 5,000 points as bananas, I believe, and I was able to get to that point fairly consistently and then play for a while after that even. Eventually I'd make some mistakes and my Ms. Pac game would come to an end, but oh, that was dumb. Why did I do that? I chose to go after the strawberry when I could see that they were all coming. All the ghosties were coming. That was just straight up dumb. Ooh. So, as in Pac-Man, the ghosts slow down a bit going through the tunnels, which means you can get away from them if they're on your tail. See, oh, come on. That's kind of not ideal. Alright, I was hoping to pick up a few more points than that, but better off to finish the maze. Here we have Act 1, They Meet. Love at first sight. Although Ms. Pac-Man doesn't have any eyes, so he must have some other way of detecting the presence of a female Pac person. Trying to get the peach there, but the game isn't having any of it. Maybe I can scoop it up here. There we go. Generally, fruits aren't really worth pursuing, although you could make an argument about the bananas being 5,000 points, but even so, it's not worth sacrificing a player over. Whoa. Could have gotten caught pretty easily there. Actually, I do like this maze, this one in particular. There's something about it that I like. The way it works, the way it flows. Chasing down the points. Immediately after I said that's a bad idea, I do it. Alright, you ghosties. Well, I guess I just chose to get a couple of points and go for the level completion here. Can I get one more? Actually, the analog stick doesn't work too bad for this game. Especially once Miss Pac-Man's speed picks up a little bit. I'm not sure if these ghosts have the same names as they do in Pac-Man. Have to watch the attract screen and find out, I guess. There's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde, I think, in Pac-Man. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that was a control mistake. Ooh, and he's already... Ah! Shoot. The power pellet thing timed out a little quicker than I was expecting. Pretzel me up there. Oh, no! This isn't going to be a get to the fourth maze kind of a game. Not the way this is going. What's left here? Yeah, pretty sure there's only 4 mazes in this game. Okay, that's a short enough duration thing that I'm just going to go for the level completion. Oh, whoops. Don't do that. Can I make a run down the side here? Nope. Shit. Shoot! Shoot! There we go. One of them? Just one. Two of them. Alright. Good enough. One thing about the Pac games is there's no more extra players after the initial one. Oh, here we go. The speed's picked up again. Quite significantly now. The apple is 1,000 points if I happen to pick it up. That's great. Good. Yeah, there's something about the fluidity of the game when the speed picks up that I quite like. You can gain a little bit of a step on the ghosts when you turn corners, so if you do a bunch of corner turning, yeah, the time of the power pill time. Shoot, what am I doing? Power pill. That was dumb. I could have gotten away there. The power pill duration is significantly lessened. Alright, let me have a look. Oh, wait a minute. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. So did they have those names in Pac-Man, or am I just kind of... Oh, Sue. There we go. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Sue, and starring Ms. Pac-Man. Not Clyde, Sue. How are we doing for time? Oh, so much time. So much time. Recording, everything looks good. Alright, back over to my game screen, and let's have another go. Such a good game, this. I wonder if the speed hacks are present here. I know some of the ROM variations are present. I'll go look for that in a minute here after this game. Maybe I'll check that, if I remember. So arcades in the 80s, what were they like? They were interesting places. I really liked them. I mean, I saw the dawn of the arcades in my town in Canada, and they evolved over the years from sort of little hole-in-the-wall, dingy concrete floor shops in local strip malls and things, to quite sophisticated operations in some cases. Although the ones that seems like the more money they pumped into it, the shorter a period of time they lasted. I suspect the dingy ones that focused more on having the games available and weren't so worried about the ambiance did a little better in the long run. Well, my score on level 1 wasn't stellar there, but at least I didn't lose any players. So your speed picks up a little bit each level, I think, and until it takes a fairly significant jump, or at least a perceptibly large jump. Feels like a large jump is what I'm trying to say on that last or second last level I was on. Shoot, that was not high performance gaming right there. Oops, what am I doing? Right into Blinky, I think that is. Whoops. Clearly not in the zone. That was a wee bit lucky. Can I get the last of them here? Yes, I can. And I got a strawberry to boot. Nice. So these early levels is really the only time where you can expect to get a significant number of points from the ghosts, eating the ghosts. Ooh, I've got that group of pellets up top there. Maybe I should just go for that. Oopsie daisy. Act 1, they meet. I was always amused by the clonk noise of the ghosts here. Still am. I deviated from my usual start pattern on this level. That might have screwed me over. Yes, it did. Why would I do that? So, Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man, I have less experience with Junior Pac-Man. For me, they were always sort of a getting into the zone kind of a game, and if you successfully got into the zone with them, you could do quite well. You got a feel for how the ghosts moved and which way they were likely to turn and that sort of thing, and you could basically just kind of avoid them for the most part. Oh shoot, that was dumb. Oh no. Okay, got away from that one, lucky. Alright, so I'm down to most. Oh, that was dumb. I was waiting to get the pellet, and then I took my eyes off it to look at the peach, and then it was too late. Too late. Wow, I haven't even gotten to the third maze yet. I'm out of practice. I don't know if you guys are interested in watching me practice long enough to get to the third maze. We'll find out. We'll find out if I have that stamina this evening. Maybe I don't. Okay, don't chase. We're past that. If they're right there, grab them. Otherwise, ignore them. Run away. And that was a control mistake. Frustrating. I meant to go in the tunnel. Okay, let me have a look at the. There's only the one here, but I think this is just the main. Yeah, alternatives. Here we go. I don't see any Ms. Pac and Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus. Oh, maybe they don't have any Ms. Pac-Man alternatives in the. Does not look like it unless they're named something that I'm not expecting. Alternatives, organized, videos, extra software, bootleg. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Those might have been bootlegs. Ms. Pac. Oh, that Crush Roller. So that's on a different hardware platform. So that's it for bootlegs for Ms. Pac. Where's Pac? No Pac-Man bootlegs. Okay, or home. No, it wouldn't be a homebrew. I don't think. Ms. Pac Fast Homebrew. Naked Donkey Kong. Okay. New Puck 2. Oh, maybe I'll have a look at these sometime. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Collection video and inputs. Oh, I see. Okay, they're just sorted by what kind of hardware it was. Collections. Regions. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm just going to exit out of this. Alright, I don't see a variation there that I want to play, so have one more go at least. See if I can get to the third maze. I would like to be able to do that, but you don't always get what you want. They do say, though, that if you try sometimes, you may find you get what you need. So no, I did it to myself right off the bat. First maze. I'm getting worse. This is what happens to me. I come into a game cold that I haven't played for a long time. I have a half decent game, and then as I play more, I just get worse at it. I don't know what it is. It's definitely a thing, though. It is for me, anyway. So if you sort of play your cards right, you can often get all 4 ghosts each time on this first level. So there we go. That's 3 out of 4. There's a little graphical glitch up there at the top I've seen a couple of times. Not sure what that is. No, I'm not going to get them all, I don't think. No. No, sir. It's okay, that's not a bad score, other than losing my first player. Which isn't great. Obviously not in the zone. Come on out, Ghost Bro. Oh, ooh, lucky I didn't catch him. What's that, 200 points? Yeah, hardly worth grabbing. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Again, control error. I meant to go down. I wonder if I can set this up to play keyboard. The analog sticks is just a little too hard on my... or not the analog, the D-pad is just a little too hard on my thumb. Developing arthritis, don't you know? That's what dogs get, arthritis. Get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Arthritis. Classic, right? Oh my god. Pathetic. Okay. One more. Maybe I'll make a... I've practiced Pac-Man for a month, Ms. Pac-Man for a month, and now I'm better at it in a video. Now that I'm better at it, I'll show you. Or maybe I'll just record it over and over again until I get a good game going. I almost did myself in again. Wow. Did manage to get all of them. I thought that was not going to happen with the one ghost still in the pen, but when I collected the power pellet there. Power pill, power pellet, whatever. Okay, scoop in, eat a few, swoop in rather, eat a few. Don't go the wrong damn way like that. I'm annoyed at myself. Yes, I am. Four-way stick. What I need to do actually is get myself an arcade controller built or bought. I do have some or all of the parts that I need to do to do my own build. And it's not actually that complicated. I've got the controllers and things that you need as well to handle the inputs and pass them along. Oh, okay, whatever. Level 1. Maybe I should talk less and focus on playing more. Find myself having to resort to the power pills a little more than I would like. Okay, at least I've managed to scoop up all of the difficult pellets to eat. So I should be able to finish this level without too much trouble, as long as I don't do something dumb. There, waiting too long to eat the power pill. All right, on to maze 2. Clonk. Classic romance. Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man. Like I said before, lots of turns can get you out of those scrapes sometimes, not always. If you mess the timing up, you are done. Okay, got 3, I'm not going to get 4. Oh, into the tunnel with ya. Into the tunnel with ya, and then up to the top. And then, no, don't do that. Oh, red's still slower than me. That's Blinky, I believe. Oh, I should have. Crap. Should have finished him off. Okay. Alright, I should be in a good position here to finish. Whoa, don't, Jesus, don't do that. 200 more points. Woohoo! Alright, that is the beach level pretzel now. control errors. They tend to get you. I am making lots of them. Although I could have maybe gotten all four there, but if you happen to catch them in a nice tight bunch, you can actually get, whoops, damn it. You can actually get all four ghosts, even on these ones where they hardly last at long, but it's pretty unlikely. Unless you're skilled enough to bunch them up on purpose. Oh, and here I go. Oh, I went right through Pinky! That was unexpected. Had I reacted properly to that, I would have carried on. Yeah, it seems to me that's a bit of a game bug that I had completely forgotten about. Okay, run up here. Try to finish. Oh, that was a foot race, and I just barely won it. Alright, third go on, and this is the one where the speed picks up. Yeah, I guess it's an incremental increase. It just feels... I didn't mean to grab that. Dang it. Come on, get your shit together. There we go. Oop, missed the apple. That's okay. Don't do that. Screwing up the turns is not what you want to be doing at this point. Orphaned a few dots over there. Oh no! This might have to be a I'll smell you later type video here. Oh yeah, we're approaching half an hour here. Alright, I don't dare play another one. That's gonna do it for this look at Ms. Pac-Man. If I get ambitious, I will spend some time practicing, and then I'll do another one where hopefully I can get to the third maze and maybe the fourth as well. It was something that I occasionally accomplished. Well, third maze, pretty much every game I played back in the day after I got half decent at it. But fourth maze was a little less common. That was harder to achieve for sure. I don't know if I might have gotten past the fourth maze. I think what happens after maze 4 is you start going back down. You go through the third maze again, and then the second and the first, and then it sort of continues like that. I don't think there are more than 4 mazes, at least not that I ever saw. And did I do any research before I started playing? No, I did not. I started playing this on a whim tonight. I just sat down in my chair and thought, well, maybe I'll make a video. What do I want to do? Yeah, I feel maybe like a little arcade, because I was just watching my buddy Steve play some arcade games. And that's what I decided to do. That's how it goes. I'm staring into the cyclopean eye of my webcam. It's kind of weird. Dozens of people out there watching me watch them. Hearing my chair creak. Alright, that's weird. That's enough weirdness for one episode, I think. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.